This is controlling 36 floors like that. Yes, this is 1000 GPM electric pump, but here we don't have diesel pump because as per the design they needed two electric, so we are having the fire controllers here, and the controller is Metron. Okay, and that is the jockey controller, and this is the duty pump. Yes, so the duty pump has a cut-in of 260 psi as per this. That is the working pressure in bar, so you can just convert it by multiplying it by 14.5, and that is the jockey. The jockey starts at 290 and stops at 323. That is 20.7 bar to 23 bar like that. And the standby starts from 245 and it shuts at 383, but mainly it's manual stop. This is the cut-in 245. That is where it starts. 245. When you look at the screen, you just see like that. Yes, and these are the cables that are being connected from the pump to the controller, and it's just the same thing. In our previous video we talked about this, and this system, these are the monitor modules that are here like that. Now let's go to the overview of the pump room. This is the jockey pump. The jockey pump, it's also known as the booster pump, and that is the suction header. There is one big tank that is supplying the water. That is the suction header with this OS and Y valve with a temper switch. That's whenever you tamper with it, it's gonna give you a signal to the fire panel that somebody has tampered with it. And that is that for the electric pump 1. The suction, that is the suction pressure gauge, and this is the jockey pump. The jockey pump has its check valve, or the non-return valve, or NRV valve, whatever name that you can just give it. This is the butterfly valve. This is used in the butterfly valve down to the main discharge line. Okay, so we come to the electric. Electric is also with an pressure gauge. This is the pressure gauge. The pressure gauge is positive pressure gauge. Whenever the pump runs, it shows. Now somebody will tell me that what is the pressure in the system? It's 0 now, because this is positioned before the check valve, so that means there will not be any pressure inside it. This is the check valve, and the check valve from here is the butterfly valve. So you can just see on this discharge header that we are close to 300 psi like that. 22 bar, I think 21 bar like that. Yes, so this is for future, in case we would want to extend, we can just do that. And this comes with a casing relief valve to just control the pressure in the case. This is a horizontal split case type with high pressure pump, because it's going to supply up to 36 floors like that. And this is the air vent to just remove air in case there is air in the system. And that is the electric motor. The electric motor has an inscription on here, and that is the box that was made to just make the termination like that. Whenever we have time, I will just explain how to just terminate the pumps also. I'll just explain to you. And this is the coupling, where the coupling, That is the interception from the motor to the fire pump to the pump. And this one also is of the same principle. It's of the same principle, just that it's the standby pump. The first one is the duty and the second one is the standby. So here the network is very simple. We're also coming with the check valve and the fly valve. Through here, this is going straight to the alarm check valve, and this is the test line. The test line. Okay, that is the test line. We have one valve here, test line, going straight to the firefighting tank, and this is the isolation, the main discharge valve going straight down to the alarm check valve outside. Yeah, so that is it in the pump room. These are the two. Okay, so whenever water is being taken from this tank, this is the water tank, or water tank like that, which is being guarded by OS and Y valve. And here it comes here, and we have a strainer here to strain in case of any impurities in the system. In the water, it will be cleansed here before it will come to this OS and Y valve, which is guarded by a temper switch like that, to the pump. Through this to the pump. Whenever you run the pump, then it will just with this. We have a fire tank water level here. Fire tank water level here. See, we were not having a manual one. This is electrically operated like that. So this is how we're gonna see. Now the water that we have is like 60%. It's more than half. So I think it's good to go. So from time we're just gonna fill it up to 100 like that. Yes, it's good.